Good morning student. Today we are going to see science continuation. The topic is water cycle. I hope you all know the water cycle. That is becoming water vapor on heating is called evaporation. During a sunny day, you all can notice a pond or small lakes wherever the water stagnated during the sunny day. I mean summer day, all the waters will be evaporated due to the heat. And then the water vapor when comes in contact with cool air. So once the water vapor goes upside to the sky, it will get a cool air, it may change into a water droplets. This is called a condensation. So the vapor changing into a water droplets. Droplets means நீர்த்துளிகள். Okay, the water drops. So it is called a condensation. The water droplets combine to form a clouds. So all the water droplets combine to form a cloud. So you may notice when the rainy clouds, it look like a dark in color. It's in black shades because of the water weight of the water droplets. So all the water droplets make a cloud. The water droplets continue to combine. So all the water droplets is continue to combining and become a big and heavy. So if the cloud is look as a dark color, so even the elder people say, right, see the clouds become dark, so it's going to be rain because it's a big and heavy. That's a sign of blackish shade clouds. So when it's a big and heavy means the water is also has some weight, right? So it will be heavy and it's fall down as a rain. So it can't hold all the water droplets. When it's get heavy and big, it will flows down again as a rain. This is called a precipitation. In colder places, combined water droplets come down as a snow, sleet or hail. So in the colder places, when it is in our place it's very hot, but some of the places are colder places. For example, Kashmir or some other foreign states, if they have a colder places that's below to the 20 degree or 15 degree. So in these places all we are getting as a snow, sleet and hail. We don't get as a rain. This continuous changes of water from one state to another. So it's continually changing from one state to another state. It's called as a water cycle. See, just look to the picture. The picture will be asked for a half-yearly examination. You have to draw and color it. You have to mention all the names of the status. See, first the water is getting a heat due to the sun. It's getting evaporated and it may contact with the sky, maybe a cool air, it form as a water droplets. So it's called a condensation. When it's big and heavy, see it's a black shady cloud, right? I told you it's big and heavy with the droplets. So it again fall as a rain form. It's called a precipitation. So this is a water cycle. It will be continue forever and ever. Okay? Are you clear with this picture? You have to draw this picture for your half-yearly examination. I'll ask you for this 5 mark. I hope I clear to you. Third topic, we are going to see rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a process of collecting and storing the rainwater. Few years back, our government announced to do the rainwater collecting. That's one plan in our Tamil Nadu government. In every house they did it, but nowadays they are not doing this. But it's good for our nature. See, the rain is falling on the terrace. That is a building terrace. They are collecting through the pipe and make a pit. See, it's marbles and coals and sand. That is a coarse sand. Okay, so if you use a plain sand, it will not filter the impurities. We have to use a coarse sand. The water is falling here. The sand and this pebbles, everything is filtering the impurities and collecting the pure water in the borewell. It's for a future use. In the rainy days, they collect the water and they use it in the summer days. So this is a natural way of storing the water, and they use for a harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is a process of collecting and storing a rainwater for future uses. I told you, right? They collect the water in the rainy days and use it in the summer days for the harvesting purpose. And rooftop harvesting is also a type of rainwater harvesting. So even at home also we can do this. Is collected and passed into the ground through pipe. Water passing through the pipe enter the pit, which consists of gravels and coarse sand. As it is passed to, the impurities are filtered and stored as a groundwater. See, after it passes the impurities, the pipe will take the water to the borewell tank. So the class is completed, and this is a revision I told you. This will be asked for a 5-mark question. Okay. And H2O is a chemical formula of water. Okay. Remember this. H2O is a chemical formula of water. Okay. The class is completed. Thank you.